Shit has officially hit the fan in the College Football Playoff Committee war room as down goes Georgia. Also, not to be overlooked, congratulations to Liberty University and the great fans in Lynchburg, Virginia, as you are going to a New Year's Six bowl game for the first time in program history, thanks to your friends at Southern Methodist University in Dallas. What a great build that program has had. Hugh Freeze started it. Jamie Chadwell seems to be taking it to another level. They're going to a New Year's Six bowl game. I'm going to take an educated guess and say possibly the Peach Bowl, but I have no insight on that. But they're in. Tulane, unfortunately, well, they're out. They lose to SMU. Their chances of making that New Year's Six have just been dashed. Let's talk about what's next, though. Because Georgia, Alabama, SEC title game. The Crimson Tide come out on top 27-24, a late field goal that would have tied the game and sent it to overtime. Well, one kerplunk, kerbong, whatever superlative you want to use, it missed. Alabama wins. Now, well, let's just say they and Texas are rooting hard and heavy for Louisville. So is Georgia. All three of these teams are the biggest Louisville Cardinal fans right now because a Louisville win definitely bounces Florida State. And it almost assuredly puts both Bama and Texas in. Makes the committee's decision a whole hell of a lot easier, which I know the committee's probably low-key rooting for Louisville as well. But Georgia, they're not only rooting for Louisville, but they're also rooting for Iowa because their only path in, to me at this point, would be both Michigan and Florida State losing. I can't see another path that they're in. I can't. I'm sorry. I mean, they have to be the odd man out. They do. They didn't win their conference title game. I know they're defending back-to-back champions. I know they went coast to coast until conference championship week as the best team in college football. They're not conference champs. And the best decision to make would be put Alabama and Texas in if Florida State loses. Now, if Florida State wins, by God, we've got a tough one. We've got a real tough one, as I said in the previous video. Yeah, I love championship weekend in college football because it's chaos guaranteed. And this time it's no different. Now we got Louisville, Florida State, as I said, a game that's going to have a lot of eyeballs on it. And believe me when I tell you, Florida State's a 1-point favorite. It would not be an upset at all if the Cardinals win. They're riding in with a third-string quarterback that's seen very little action. The Seminoles have not looked good the last few weeks. So, needless to say, keep all eyes on that one. Also, Michigan, Iowa. That's a trap game. Very much a trap game, but Michigan should come out on top. Meanwhile, the Washington Huskies licking their chops, man. They went from possibly number 4, number 3, to maybe being number 1, depending upon how Michigan looks against Iowa. Could they leapfrog the Wolverines? Who knows? And I know right now at worst they're looking at number 2. It looks a lot better than number 4 did. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk again.